Hey guys, what's up? It's Angel. Welcome back to my channel. We're just gonna hop right into the video. Okay, so I got this wig off Amazon. I will link it down below and the products that I used. I'm using a 20 developer and I have to look and see which powder I use, but I just got it from my local beauty supply. So I wanted to do like this really highlighted look. So I start off by sectioning the hair. I will say this, for the look I was going for, I needed to make way smaller parts. Like you'll see the parts that I'm making are kind of still too big, but for this highlighted look, I needed to do way smaller parts. And I should have started off with a 10 developer at the bottom, and then when I got towards the top, maybe went to a 30, because it takes so long having to do section by section by section. And the method that I'm doing, I'm taking the comb for each section. Like that right there was a big piece. Like I should have broken that down, split that in half. But I take the comb and go up and down with the comb to get like an uneven pieces of the hair. So it's not after you bleach it, it's not straight lines. Like the color is kind of going in between. Think I guess I didn't. I was gonna say I think I showed you guys closer, but I don't think I did. But anyway, I didn't have enough foil. That was one thing. So I was trying to split the foils in half, trying to make it work, but you need so much foil because you need to do it really little by little. I'm glad I did this, and I'll definitely redo another wig and take my time and use two different developers, because with the 10, while it's processing slowly, by the time I'm halfway there, I'll start using the 30 or 20 developer for it to kind of speed up in process, because you're working so slow. So by the time I got to the to the top of the head, the bottom pieces were ready to be taken out. And they're already going to be over processed because you're bleaching the hair. So by the time I got to the top, the bottom pieces were ready to be taken out. I just sprayed them with water because that stops the process of the bleaching. But it was still bleach sitting on the hair for a long time, which is not great. And I think after I washed it out, I went and got more foil. And I let it air dry like outside. I just put the wig outside because I feel like it dries so much faster that way. And I went and got more foil and I did the whole process again. But I really took my time because I needed it to be lighter. The first coat of the bleach, and here I am spraying it to deactivate it. But the first coat of the bleach, it didn't get it as light. Some pieces were, but you can tell the pieces that were so much lighter were the smaller, thin pieces. And the ones that weren't light were too thick. So when I did the second round of bleach, I really took my time and made sure the pieces were smaller. I still didn't use two different developers because I just went to Dollar Tree, because those Dollar Tree have the foils that are like sheets. It's not a roll, it's actual sheets, which really help you when you're trying to move fast, because a roll you have to like literally try to cut the pieces, but with the foil sheet you just grab one and place them on there. So then here I am just like trying to brush it out, and you can see it's still like brassy and brown. It's really not a lot of color that I want. And I'm also trying to reuse old foils like from the back that I had taken off that was ready. I was pulling that foil off and reusing it on another. And here I am. You can kind of see me doing that with the comb. Like I'm going up and down with the rat tail comb to get different sections of the hair. And I literally was like, oh, I'm just going to bleach the hair without putting foil on it, like little pieces. But for it to really work, you need the foil. You need the foil because it's a heat conductor. So you need the foil, girl. And now I'm just bleaching, combing out the hair just to see exactly where the color is laying. And to me at this point, I'm like, yeah, it's still too many of the natural color showing, like the basically dark brown black is showing. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to like go to the store, get some more foil, and redo this whole process. And then also the brown, that I just needed to be lighter because it wasn't the look I was going for. Like, I didn't want that look of when you just basically bleach the hair once, because bleaching to get a really light color from super dark brown is, you won't get it in one step unless you fry the hell out the hair. So I knew I had to do second steps, but I only had one day to do this wig. Like, I didn't have 4 days, which if I would have, I would have bleached the hair. I would have probably let the wig sit in conditioner, some leave-in conditioner for maybe like a day, and treated the hair. I didn't have time to do that. I literally only had time, because I had a photo shoot the next day. I only had time to bleach the hair, wash it out, and re-bleach it. Like, and I had to let it sit in purple shampoo just to get all the brassiness out. So I just didn't have time to treat the hair, which I'm done with the wig now. I definitely will be leaving it in some conditioner just so it can get its softness back, because girl, she is crunchy, okay? And then right after I bleached it, I put heat on it because I had to style the hair. So, and then before that, it was like 1 in the morning, y'all. I forgot to bleach the knots, so I had to bleach the knots and rewash her, and I didn't have time to let her air dry, so I had to blow dry her, which that was more heat. So this wig, she has been through it. But if anything you learned from me is get enough foil, take your time, get a 10 developer for the bottom, a 10 or 20, and then on the top do a 30, because by the time you reach halfway through, the bottom section is gonna be done. So you don't have time to wait for the top part to bleach and process as slow with the 10 developer. Like, you're gonna want, y'all can see my head, look at me, I look a mess. But yeah, get 2 different developers so the process can be a little bit more even. And then you have to be fast, like, because it's bleach. You don't want it really sitting in the hair, because of course we know how bleach is. Okay, and at this point, the only products that was used were purple shampoo and then the purple conditioner. So it's like, no, like I said, no life. I did not treat anything. And then here I am just re-bleaching it again. Re-bleaching, doing the same technique. And you can see my parts are way thinner. Like, you see what's left laying on that foil. That's what's in between the wefts, like a natural color, and then I'm going back and bleaching it lighter on top. And you can see it's way more lighter. And this is the moment where I forgot I didn't bleach the knots. So I have to bleach the knots and re-wash the hair again. The hair was on this towel drying. I had the ceiling fan on top of it. She was drying. And here she is after bleached the knots and blow dried it. Still like stiff, because again, at this point, it was only the purple shampoo and conditioner, nothing else. And then like some hair oil for heat damage, but it was like I did not get a chance to just soak her. And the next day was my photo shoot, so I had to style her and then still pack stuff for my photo shoot and get ready and go to bed. Okay, you guys, here she is. I literally tried my best, okay? I even tried to lay some freaking edges, and I wrapped it last night, but I don't like them, so I'm gonna probably re-wet them. It's fine. I just needed to lay down when I put the wig on. Like, I don't want hair sticking out because it's super hard for me to try to see where I need to cut. But I think it's fine. I'm gonna comb the curls out and see how it looks. I'm pretty nervous about it. Here we go. Oh, yeah. So you can see like the curls didn't even do good because the hair is just like not thriving. And I wanted to rewash it so bad, but even if I rewashed it, I needed to let it soak in the leave-in conditioner and put more products in there. But I just did not have the time. Like, the time was not on my side. And I didn't know the process and how long it would take to do this process, do this type of like look for the wig. Because it's my first time doing it. So I just wasn't aware of how much time it would take. I just thought, oh, like one bleach would be fine. But yeah, no. It will take multiple bleaches, and then doing those little sections by little sections like takes so much time. And also, for if you're like, why you just didn't get somebody, y'all, I tried to find somebody, but I also tried to find somebody like the week of and to like style and color the wig. And most people that did great work were already booked. Like, they didn't have any openings to take on something and get it back to me that Friday. So I just had to, do it by myself. But it's fine. I took the pictures and we made it work. But I definitely will be doing a part 2 to show you guys me reviving the hair and making it look. Here's a little video of me. But yeah, stay tuned for a video of me bringing this wig back to life. Bye.